Snow and wind this week if you're not already getting it. Here is a live look from 13th Avenue and 25th Street South in Fargo. That's one of the many icy intersections we have right now around the metro.
Oh, and we can see that shine already there on our cameras this morning. There are reports of icy conditions in a lot of spots, including out near the West Fargo Fairgrounds and in North Fargo, as well as out in Castleton. We've now heard from nearly 36 school districts that are canceling today altogether or going virtual because of this weather.
And flights in the valley are impacted as well. So far, 3 morning flights out of Fargo and 1 into Fargo now canceled. 1 is delayed, and 1 early morning flight out of Grand Forks canceled as well. Everything else so listed as on time. Of course, that is right now. We're expecting these conditions to get worse through the day. Tracking it all, meteorologist Lisa Green. She has the very latest. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning. Here's what we can expect here as we make our way through the morning hours. We're going to be experiencing conditions that are going to be changing over from mixed precipitation and freezing rain, which has already really started up for a lot of us. That does continue for a few spots this morning, but that is already changing. Some areas where we're still accumulating a little bit of ice, but we're really adding more of that heavy snow into the mix as we make our way through the morning. And by late morning, midday, I think we'll be seeing all snow, if not already for some. And this is moving basically from south to north, though some of us in the northern part of the valley are experiencing that snow already. You can see it coming down here in the Hankinson area, down at the Dakota Magic Casino, that snow blasting through, and that's going to continue to reduce your visibility. Let's take a look at our conditions here. We're looking at upper 20s to some low 30s for your temperatures right now. There are areas that are reporting a little bit of freezing drizzle. You can see that in Grand Forks. So again, not quite done with it just yet. And then back over to Devil's Lake, we've been getting some snowfall accumulation there. Let's take a look at our radar. We've got that snow lifting northward, changing over here, but overall it has been mainly in the form of some light drizzle initially, but then that snow continues to fill in from Devil's Lake back over to Jamestown, and then in southeastern North Dakota, where we're expecting to see some of our heaviest totals. It's a little quieter to Minnesota, though Lakes Country is experiencing some of that snow. Let's take a look at our bus stop planner. Today we are going to be seeing temperatures just kind of holding steady. Notice out of the bus stop this morning at 32 and this afternoon again at 32 degrees. So not much change in our temperature. What will change is if we're seeing snow, the intensity of it ramps up by the time we're heading home from school, if we're going to school at all today. And then in addition to that, the wind starts to pick up more heading into tonight as well. So this is a situation where it worsens before we start to see it get better here. And it's going to be a while before that happens. So again, first alert weather days today, tomorrow, and into Thursday. Looking at that snow being an issue this entire time. The heaviest of that snow falling again as the day goes on today and into Wednesday. And then following that, just these scattered snow events Thursday, even into Friday, even Saturday potentially in some of our eastern counties, where that will add up a little bit more here and there. And we're just dealing with snow almost every day of the 7-day planner. We do see some much colder air moving in for next week. So a lot of changes coming, and today and tomorrow will be the most intense part of this system.
Yeah, as we know, things will progress not only this morning, but throughout this week. Thank you so much for that update, Lisa. And now for a closer look at our travel conditions across the region as well, let's head on over to Jordan.
Yeah, let's get a check of those DOT maps here this morning. We've actually seen some improvements with the North Dakota DOT. Now that could change again as we head through the day today. But most of the state of North Dakota is in a travel alert. That is talking from just west of Bismarck-Mandan all the way here to the Red River Valley. A few counties in northeastern North Dakota are not in that travel alert, but you know that could develop throughout the day as things go on. Otherwise, Cass County in that travel alert along with Barnes, Stutzman. Travel alert means that you can still go on the roads this morning. However, you need to be careful because the conditions can change quickly and they can get worse very quickly. So looking at the road conditions right now, we're talking ice almost throughout the entire state of North Dakota. That's yellow on our map here. A few areas around the Devil's Lake Basin, and then in what looks like it's Logan County here this morning, Logan, McIntosh, and Sargent and Lemoore counties as well, or not Sargent, Lemoore-Dickey, excuse me, counties this morning. They're actually seeing some snow-covered roads there this morning, so they need to watch out for the snow. Rest of the state, though, you need to watch out for that ice. Everything is coated. Taking a look here at our Minnesota maps, these have been getting worse as we've gone through the day. In and around Detroit Lakes and Fergus Falls this morning, we're seeing blue on our map here this morning. That means partially snow-covered roads. East Grand Forks, just outside of that city there, we're actually seeing fully snow-covered roads, so you need to watch out for that. However, as we head toward Thief River Falls, Baudette, Bemidji here this morning, they're still showing green, so seasonal. And then if you're heading down to the Twin Cities, it looks like once you get past Alexandria along I-94, green there as well. But I-94 from Fergus Falls to Alexandria, gotta watch out there. Highway 10 from Hawley to about Wadena this morning, have to watch out there. Also partially snow-covered roads. So we'll keep you updated on this throughout the morning as we go on here on the Valley today.
All right, thank you for that closer look. Jamestown and Valley City are right in the middle of this winter storm mess, and we're on the ground with real-time looks at what those conditions are like. We're joining the Valley News team's Nashay Taylor. She is live there with team coverage this morning again from Stutsman County, where that snow continues to fall. Good morning, Nashay.
Guys, I'm not sure what's happening here. I guess you guys can't hear me right now, but I'll have much more on the weather conditions coming up for you in the 7 o'clock hour.
All right, they just put our mic on as well. We could hear you right at the end there. We're continuing to see that snow really come down, and we know plows are out and about in that region as well from your live updates throughout the morning. We'll catch up with you shortly after this break as well. Stay warm, Nashay. Street crews now bracing for some long days ahead to keep roads safe. Fargo Public Works officials say their staffing is the best it's been for some time and will be working around the clock. West Fargo also fully staffed, but Moorhead says they don't have quite enough people to operate at 24 hours a day.
We are expecting to learn more today about complaints filed against a West Fargo school principal.
The school board voted last night unanimously to release Jeffrey Johnson from his contract. He's been the principal at Freedom Elementary since the school opened 10 years ago.
And we have a lot of winter weather coverage that we are doing for you here this morning. Of course, we have our live team out in Jamestown this morning. Plus, we also have a team out in the metro looking at those slick roads. It's the first of a trio of First Alert weather days here.
I think that's the big reminder this morning. Keep that VNL News app handy because it's only going to progress today, throughout the day, and throughout the week, you guys. We really need to brace ourselves and bundle up and buckle up, I should say, especially if you're getting ready to head out on those roadways. Please stay safe wherever you have to go today, or, enjoy your day at home, either way.
Yeah, either way, the Today Show and CBS Mornings are just about to start. We roll on the CW.